Welcome back to Undaunted Normandy. We're doing the second scenario solo with the solo bot that comes with the Undaunted reinforcements. So let's begin. We still have initiative as the American forces, and we're going to draw 4 cards. Well, we have 2, so we have to shuffle our discard and draw a couple more. And I'm really looking to get some scouts going this time. We've moved our riflemen up. They're being shot at. Well, that's not helping us. Alright, and of course we have to pick one of these for initiative. Squad leader, scout, rifleman. I think we're going to keep our squad leader. Let's use rifleman B as our initiative for a 5. Okay, and what do the Germans get for initiative? They already get 1 bonus card, and they have a 5. So we still keep initiative because we're tied. So that's good for us. Otherwise, they would have been playing 5 cards this time. All right, let's begin. I think we're just going to start right off with our squad leader. Now, I think we're going to bolster B twice. So what that means is we get to grab 2 B cards. So we're going to grab 1 B Scout, as it flew out of my card holder, and we're going to take 1 B Rifleman. Put that in our discard pile. All right, what else do we have? We have Rifleman A and Scout A. Let's get Scout A scouting. He's going to move 2 spaces, scouting along the way. All right, this is what we want. So Scout A is here, so he's going to go 1 and 2, scouting into this location. So yes, we have to put a scouted marker in there. Now our rifleman can go in there, which is really good. But when we scout, yeah, we have to take, every time we scout, we take a Fog of War and put it in our discard pile. All right, with that done, on we go to play Rifleman A, and we're going to have him move 1. Well, he's right here. We're going to have him move in here. Now, he's got some better cover now, too, with a 2 instead of a 0 in the field, so that's actually awesome. I like that. Well, that's our turn, finished, and now we go over to the German bot player. And this time, the German bot player gets a bonus card. All right, their first card is a 6 Scout. They have their squad leader, and they have a Fog of War, and the last card they have, a machine gunner. Yikes! All right, so we got to put these in order. So they're going to have their squad leader going first, then they'll be having their scout going, and then they will be doing the machine gunner, and lastly they have a Fog of War. All right, what do they do for their squad leader? Well, oh no, oh no, this is actually not going to be good for us. The squad leader. All right, let's take a look at the AI. Matching cards in the play area. Yeah, squad leader A, we've got matching cards. All right, bolster matching squad, or sorry, inspire the next 2 matching cards in the play area. Oh man, so what that means is their squad leader, that means their scouts going twice, and their machine gunners going twice. Oof. Okay. The first activation of their Scout A, I do believe they're just going to get rid of the Fog of War. I think that'll be their first activation. Let's take a look at the AI card. So first thing they do, Fog of War in bot play area, recon. Yep, they get rid of it. So out of the game it goes, and they will be getting another card for their next turn. That was the first activation of Scout A. Now let's take a look at the second activation. Actually, we're going to go down to the board as well. All right, I've digested the card a little bit so I can go through it a little more quickly. Let's see here. Fog of War. Well, they've done that. This is their second activation. Enemy on the same tile. Nope. Tile is secure. One of the things for tile is secure is there are other tokens on there. There are tile is secure. All right, select an threatened objective as destination. The only objectives are these 3. None of them are threatened by the U.S. forces, so we're just ignoring that. B, select the objective scouted by enemy as a destination. None of the objectives have been scouted by the enemy. We're skipping that. All right, on to C. Select 2B, 7A, 8A, or 16B as destinations randomly. Randomly. Okay, so if we look at that, 7A is up here, but it's actually 1, 2, 3 away. So that's out of the picture. But the other ones are 7A, Oh, sorry, that's 7A. So 8A is here, 16B is here, and 2B is here. So it's the scout is either going to go here, here, or here. So we have to roll a die. We're going to call this 1, 2, 3. We'll roll a 3-sided die. And you're like, 3-sided die? What's that? Well, it's one of these. And they are going to destination 2. All right, so 2 will be the middle one. They are going to go here. Now, the only way they can get there is through here. So we don't need to worry about move to destination. Destination is 2 tiles away. Select a tile to move through. Well, they have to move through this tile because they can't go 1, 2, 3. They can only move 2. So Scout A will go 1, 2. Now, they have scouted both of those locations. They're going to get 2 fogs of war, but now their rifleman and machine gunner can move into those spaces, and they're going to take 2 fogs of war, and they're going to be added to their discard pile. All right, that was the scout going twice. Jeepers. And now on to the machine gunner. He's going to be having his first activation. So we're going to check the machine gunner card. Let me just digest that, and we'll come right back and have our machine gunner taking his turn. His 2 turns. All right, so let's take a look at the machine gunner. Enemy with a total defense value of equal to or less than 6. Well, 1, 2, 3 plus 4 is 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 10 or 9. That option is off the table. Unsuppressed enemy with a total defense value, equal to or less than 8. Well, Rifleman B fits that to a T. 1, 2, 3, and 4 is 7. So, what is our machine gunner going to do? He's going to roll 4 dice to try to suppress Rifleman B, and that's not good. Alright, so you're going to be rolling 4 10-sided dice. He needs a 7 or less to suppress Rifleman B. And he gets an 8, a 7, a 6, and a 1. Oh yeah. What do we do for suppression? We flip the token over. The next time Rifleman B is going to activate, we have to use his card to flip him over. So basically he's being strafed with bullets from our machine gunner, and that's what's happening. Alright, that was our first activation for the machine gunner, but guess what? He gets to go again. So now he's blasting bullets over there, and he gets to go again. Enemy with this? Nope, not going to happen. Unsuppressed enemy with total defense. This time, there is no unsuppressed enemy, so he's going to go to the next one. Roll a 1 to 5. Find the most dangerous enemy. Move the scout, or 6 to 10. Suppress the most dangerous enemy that's not suppressed. Okay, so we're going to roll a 10-sided die and see what he wants to do. Alright, and he rolls a 4. Alright, so with a 4, a 1 to 4, find the most dangerous enemy. So closer or random. Well, the most dangerous enemy is this guy or this guy, and this one's 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3. They're the same. So randomly, he's going to decide. So we're going to go 1 to 5, Rifleman A, 5 or 6 to 10, Rifleman B. He goes for he rolls a 10. He's going for Rifleman B. Well, let's see, what is he going to do then? Move to a scouted tile closer to that enemy. Well, the only scouted tiles by the Germans are these 2, so he will actually now move to this location, which is nice because it's a 0. Ooh, and we can start shooting at this guy now. Alright, that was a German's AI turn. Back to camera out. We're going to have 1 more turn each. Alright, well, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, and what do we want? We still have initiative. Fog of War, Scout, Squad Leader, Rifleman A, and Scout B. Okay. And we have to decide which one of these we want as our initiative card. You know what? Let's use Rifleman A as our initiative card. And that could bite us. All right, so we have a 5 for initiative and a 5. Again, once again, we go before the German player. Okay. I kind of want to get rid of the fog of war. You know, we're going to do that. We're going to play our scout first. He's going to recon, which means we dump out the fog of war, and we get to draw another card. And we get our platoon sergeant. Okay, so that was our scout played. And now we have squad leader A and platoon sergeant. I think we're going to be doing a lot of bolstering. A lot of bolstering. Or we could do a command too. We could draw 2 more cards. Or we can bolster. No, we're going to... I think we're going to... Oh man, this is brutal. I think... Do we want 2 more cards? This would be 1, 2... It would be 6 to hit this guy with Rifleman A. You know what? We're going to bolster 2 for... well, hang on. No, we're going to draw 2 cards first with our command sergeant. So we get to draw 2 cards. We get Rifleman B, and we get Scout A. Ooh, okay. Okay. I like it. Well, Rifleman B can really do nothing except unsuppress himself. So we're going to play Rifleman B to do just that. He's going to be... Now he's no longer suppressed. Squad leader A. We could certainly have Scout A going twice, or we could bolster... We're going to bolster A twice. So we're going to bolster A twice. We're going to get 2 Rifleman A's. Bolstering Rifleman A twice. So that's our bolster 2. And our scout is going to scout 2. He's going to be scouting. Scout A is here. He's going to go 1, 2, right down to this objective. I like it. What I don't like is having to put the binoculars on there, because that's 2 more fogs of war that go into our discard pile, gumming things up. All right, that was our turn. Not bad, not bad. And over we go now to the German turn. And this is going to be bad because they've got all of their machine gun. Oh, this is going to be bad. 3 cards. They get a scout. They get a rifleman. They get, oh, a scout. Okay. Oh, well, and they also get their machine gunner. All right, so what's going to happen is it's going to be done in this order. Scout, scout, rifleman, machine gunner. Oof. All right, let's take a look at the scout and see what Scout A is going to do. Where is our scout? There's our scout. All right, fog of war. Nope. Enemy in the same tile. Scout A does not have an enemy in his tile, so nope. Tile is secure. Okay, now I gotta take a quick look at tile is secure. Once again, just to get that rule down, if I can find it quickly, which of course I can't. So just give me 1 second. All right, found it. Secure. As long as at least one is true, the bot does not control the tile. The bot does not control the tile for Scout A. So it is secure. So there we go. That was quick. Okay, A, select threatened objective as destination. There are no threatened objectives, so we're going to skip that. Select an objective scouted by enemy as the destination. We do now have, within 2 tiles, we do have an objective scouted by us, but it's 3 tiles away, so he's skipping that one. So now he selects 2B, 7A, 8A, 16B as the destination randomly. All right, let's get that figured out. All right, well, he's not going to go to the tile he's already on randomly. So we have 7A, 2B, and 8A, I think it was. Yes. So we're going to do the 3-sided die trick again. And we're going to go, so from left to right. And 1. So he wants to get over to 7A. All right, and I believe 7A, he's going to take the route that takes him through the most cover. So move to destination. Destination is 2 tiles away. Select tile to move through. So scouted, he'll move through a scouted tile if he can get over here. Nope, not happening. Enemy occupied. There's no enemy occupation. Cover. So he's going to take the route that goes through the highest cover. There's a 2 here, a 0 here, so he's going to go 1, 2. Oh, great. Okay, there we go. And yep, he's scouted this one, and now he has scouted that one as well. And that's the end of Scout A's turn. And there's another Scout A card, so he's going to go again. And I think he's going to be shooting at our Rifleman A now, if I see correctly. Fog of War, nope. Enemy on same tile, attack. So he will be attacking our Rifleman. Now, unfortunately, well, we do have a 2 cover, so it's going to be 6. So he has to roll a 6 or higher. Can I do that without destroying things? To hit our Rifleman. He rolls a 1, so he misses. The Scout was not very good at shooting our Rifleman. Now it's the end of his turn. Up next is Rifleman. They're Rifleman A. Okay, so let's see what Rifleman A is going to do. Alright, well, their Rifleman A is right there. Let's see. Control. Well, nope, there's no objective there. He's not going to bother. Tile is controlled by either side and enemy occupied. Nope. Enemy Rifleman with a total defense value of less than or equal to 6. I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 1, 2, 3, and 7. So that does not count. Tile is secure. Yep, nobody controls the tile. Select a destination within 1 tile that's scouted. This is the only one that's 1 tile away that's scouted. Select a threatened objective? No. Select an uncontrolled objective? No. Select destination closest to enemy Rifleman. So yes, this Rifleman then will then move in here with the gunner. And that's what he's going to do. So he moves to the destination. End of story. Alright, that's the end of the Rifleman going. And now, lastly, Machine Gunner A, who's right there. And let's take a look at the Machine Gunner. This might get, unfortunately, not good. Enemy with a total defense value of equal to or less than 6. Attack with 2 dice. This time, I do believe a Rifleman B is in trouble. 1, 2, and 4 is 6. The gunner is going to be shooting at the Rifleman with 2 dice, 6 or less. And it doesn't matter how many hits you get. If you get a hit, he's hit, and that's just the way it is. And he gets a 7 and a 10, so he absolutely snipes off Rifleman B. So we only have a discard pile, so we have to look for a Rifleman B. There it is. You're out of the game. Shot. However, I think we still... So we have 2... Let's see how many Rifleman Bs we have. We have an A and A. We have 4 A's. We got... How many? Oh, we got 1 Rifleman... 2 Rifleman Bs left. Okay, we're not doing terribly. And that's the end of the German bot turn. I don't think I messed anything up. Check the comments, as always. Alright, we're already zoomed out. That's going to be the end for today. So if we can somehow get down here and take this 1 objective, we'll win the game. We've got a lot of Rifleman A cards. If we can go 1, 2, if we can get 3 Rifleman A cards in our hand, and then we can be 1 card, 2 cards, 3 take the objective. Oof, we would win the scenario. But these guys are maybe caught. Well, actually, they're just busy shooting at Rifleman B, so that might give us a bit of a luck there. Hang on, what am I? Yeah, Rifleman A's here. They got a scout there now. All right. Interesting. All right. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, and likes. Undaunted Normandy solo. We're doing mission 2. Of course, you need the Undaunted Reinforcements pack to have the solo bot cards, which also work for Undaunted North Africa, if you happen to have that as well. Thanks so much. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes, memberships. Comments, everything helps my channel so much. I really appreciate it. This is such a fun little skirmish game, World War II, and I hope you join me tomorrow for the continuation. Alright, one little quick correction here at the end of the episode. Yes, when the German scouted 1-2 locations, I forgot to put Fogs of War into their discard pile. So I'm doing it now. Don't want to forget that. That's important. Alright, thanks so much. Hope to join me tomorrow for the continuation of Undaunted Normandy solo. We're doing mission 2.